Assalamualaikum everyone. I hope that you all will be fine by grace of Allah. Today I'd like to talk a bit about advantages and disadvantages of online teaching. As you all know, the current situation is extremely grim and all institutions staying closed for the in-campus classes, and teachers has been directed to provide lessons through the virtual classes. As I myself has been associated with this field, what I have observed personally, what are the advantages and disadvantages which are associated with it. As you all know, that all schools, from primary schools to universities, a direction has been issued by the government for closure of the schools, for the closure of the institutions. Now, it is the situation which demands this. Government consider this as a tool to control this pandemic. There are other ways to handle it. There are other ways to control this pandemic, but this is one of the means through which government expects that they can put bit curbs on it. So far, the advantage what I have observed, what I have assessed on my part, what advantage this virtual classes do offer for a student as well as for a teacher. First, I think it's not too much expensive as compared to offline classes. Here a teacher have lot of reach and he can even teach anyone. Normally, a teacher in India especially, it has been verified by a survey that around 70 to 80 students are being taught by a teacher in a one class. But here 70 or 80 is considered very, very small figure. So the reach is extremely very good and it's not too much expensive. Even students does not feel too much shy in posing the question, in getting their doubts cleared from the teacher. And now let's talk the disadvantage it offers especially for the teachers. As you know, technical internet, it is completely based on the technology, and we do have still issues with technology, with gadgets. Our teachers, some of the teachers who are experienced, who have been doing this trade for last decades, they are not very much aware about the technology and they do not know properly how to use the technology. An internet glitch is there. Sometime in classes, when a teacher delivers the class, we can face the internet glitch. And another thing which I have seen that this technology is not everywhere. There are certain areas where we are still lacking, where we don't have still internet facility, where we don't have still this communication setup established. So the students of that area, they remain isolated during this period when there are no offline classes available to them. So keeping in view all the pros and cons of it, I do expect as a teacher, as a tutor, as I'm doing this trade, I'm the part of this business, that it offers more advantage than disadvantage. Now, as a teacher, I will request students, kindly do not waste your time, that time and tide waits for none. Tomorrow, you may be expecting to appear for any examination, but you will have no reason that we cracked our 12th standard or matriculation or any examination during Corona period. That will not be accepted. That will be no excuse. But at last, I would like to tell that it is very important means, and unless and until not being used properly, we can have its detrimental effects also. Thank you very much.